and welcome or welcome back. If you're returning, my name is Burr, and if you are a fan of MMOs, RPGs, JRPGs, obscure video games, art, or music, then you should subscribe because that is what we do here. Also, don't forget to hit the like button because it not only helps us out by letting me know you like the content that I'm making, but it also lets other people know that I exist, which is really nice. We are also over on Twitch, so if you want to follow over there, we're aiming for affiliates. And yeah, 1K subscribers on YouTube. We're going to be doing a live art stream where I'm going to be drawing pictures for you guys as a way of saying thank you for being so freaking cool. I think that's my spiel. We are continuing Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail this evening. So, one moment. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. Dogs, of course, as soon as I talk, they're like, oh my gosh. Alright, let's just start. We'll probably have to tell him to lay down again. Airville is ready to set off. Okay. Ready to get underway? Yay! Then present your travel pass to that guard and let us be off. You won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. The bridge to Zoraal is a wonder in its own right. I forgot where we were going, so I had no idea how to pronounce that. This gate is barred to all save those with express permission from one of the Dawn servants. Signed by Bao Wukamot herself. My apologies, miss, if you would wait here just a moment. Like, I got permission. It's a big gate. Big. Ah! The bigger bridge! So fancy.
Shall we then?
Let's do it. Do, do, do.
On the far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shaloni, where the sun guides in the Shatona tongue. A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered. Embracing this opportunity, Vau Kona supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame.
Just like Red Dead Redemption.
It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel. Each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
Nice.
My home, Yasulani, lies past you. It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier.
Nice. Get to go on a train? Or we walk on the trains tracks?
As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
They're so cute. Get to go on a train, and we get to ride these cute things. Okie dokie. Short on Ronique? Right so, if one will suffice, I have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need two, then you'll have to wait. The Ronique have been acting strangely of late, more easily spooked and otherwise disagreeable, picking out the few fit for Renton's proven bothersome work. Why are they scared? They're usually so docile, and the ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either. But much has changed since Asta was here. Not the best start to our journey. Still, the train station isn't far. See, as we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. About that, sir. As well traveled as you look, it's not only the Ronique that have been giving us trouble. Other wildlife have been showing signs of aggression, too. A merchant should be returning soon with one of our beasts. Stick around till they do, and I'll see you both on Ronique for a safer trip. Your offer is most appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about wildlife. Hey, Sean! Actually, I may be a little concerned. But the Ronique, Aaronville! The Ronique! Whatever gets us where we're going faster. The Ronique! If this is your first time in Shaloni, I can understand your enthusiasm. It'd be a shame not to ride one at least once while you're here. A fair point. If we're to give you the authentic Shaloni experience, I suppose it's worth the wait. Right. Change of plans. There's a small town nearby. We can pass the time there while waiting. Take it, you're headed to Husato. This looks like somebody just was like sneezed. Husato. I don't know how to say that. Then I'll have a man bring the Ronique over there. Ah, Sean, try refreshing when you catch up. Just mind yourself around the drunkards and troublemakers, eh? That's not good to be laggy. There's an ether curve right there? Well, first let me go get the ether right. I love it. I love this so much. Oh my gosh, it's like an Old West town. This is awesome. Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2 are like two of my favorite games. So cool. Okay, I gotta get that ether current. Gotta ride our horses through here. I know I'm coming. You can tell me about this town. I just gotta get up there. Oh, geez. That's a pain. Well, you haven't missed much. We just got to this place. And the Ronique. The Ronique. We have to wait for our ride. My comrades. Hi, JC. Like, who's this with this cool horse? Chocobo. It's a chocobo, but there's two chocobo there? There's two chocobos there, but they're crashing into each other. One belongs to a lava belt. Hi, JC. Last time I was here, it was a little more than a camp with a shop or three. It's a whole Wild West town now. Booming.
Well, well. It's become a proper town. Hey!
Now hold on a minute.
Who dis? Oh, he's got white hair. You know it's a bad sign.
Some sort of trouble.
I'm talking to you, you old bastard.
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
This kid threatening a cop?
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the deputy chief of the Dust Watch.
Oof.
And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny?
Dang.
They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
This got heavy real quick.
Still can't get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
His voice.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat?
Oh. Ah! Little baby.
Treat me like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Oh, stubborn little runt. Listen here, Zekoa. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch.
Hi, Latios.
Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time. Lest you hurt my feelings.
Fine. If that's how it's gonna be.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Oh, hey.
Is that?
Flynn.
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
Estidian just be adopted all the little brothers.
What?
Hey! What are you doing, Zekoa? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute! You sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
Sure, he's got a good reason. But I think his approach is a little
You want to tell me what that was
forward.
about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekoa is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends. But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
Estidian! I love it. I love it. He just pops up. No, I don't trust that guy either. He got them eyes and that grayish hair.
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd.
That combination is not good.
Talk is rife, there's a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Kind of. So they say.
The contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show our friends some of Zoraal. What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
Gotta love Estidian. Going wherever the wind blows, eh? How very like you.
Gulul Jaja compensated me rather generously for our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future.
Are you sure?
But for now, I shall be moving on. Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it. They're surprisingly delicious.
Surprisingly so.
But we don't serve Sabotender here.
Huh? Then what did he eat? What? He's so goofy. I guess somebody lied to him. See? He can't be traveling alone. I hope he does have a lot of money. He'll figure it out though. The man's been doing it for a while. I know, they went from north from a place that looks like Mexico to Texas. The Wild West. No sooner do we set out than we run into excitement. At least no one was hurt. This Dust Watch has their work cut out for them. For as long as I can remember, all disputes, big or small, were settled by dueling. The peoples of Shaloli rarely see eye to eye, and for better or worse, it was the simplest way to settle differences. Since most would sooner not risk their lives, though, it encouraged parties to pursue peaceful resolutions in a roundabout fashion. I don't know. That's something to look into. The Dust Watch was likely established by supporters of Kona, preferring peace be enforced through the no formal rule of law. Who is this tall, dark stranger with their baby behemoth? Behemoth? A reasonable stance, all things considered. If things ever got out of hand, the Landsguard would be forced to step in. What freedom they would have now would be lost under Zoraal's authority. All of which is to say that unless a lengthy stay in a jailhouse appeals to you, be mindful of how you handle your arms in town. Don't start any duels. Look, you're so tall! No more baby Latios. Y'all grown up. Right, JC. Yay! Now you're like me. Cool. Very cool. Definitely cuts a very intimidating figure with that giant axe. Cool. Nice. Do you feel good? You feel good about him? Gonna have to get used to that, guys. That is Latios now. It's cool. I love the aura. Both male and female. I think they look very cool. Not biased. I should like to think the stableman has arrived with the Ronique by now. Oh my gosh! I wonder if we will. I'll go on ahead to check. If you still want to have a look around, then be my guest. Come and find us when you've had your fill. Bye. Alright, let's see. We gotta go this way? So confused. This way. Good thing we got all those horses. Because you need a horse in the Wild West. I like these big buffalo guys. The friend, I take it. Sorry to have kept you both waiting. Unruly wildlife's not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. Also been a rise in robberies targeting merchants. As a result, I cannot read tonight. I've been doing a lot of writing today, so my brain is like scrambled. Huh. As a result, we've got a lengthy list of folks wanting to use our Ronique. Which is why I have to ask that you stop at Shishinuizi Springs. Dang. That's fine, of course, but why haven't the Dust Watch dealt with this banditry? Kimaka and his fellows are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them all up's easier said than done. Yes, scrambles the brain. Been editing video and writing, and it's like, we're almost done. The script is almost done. Writing. The script 24 pages, now it's 29. And I'm still writing. And I'm like, oh no. If you have anything of value, you'll want to take care. Thank you for the warning. We'll be sure to stay vigilant. Right then, if you're ready to set off, I'll see you on your way. I'm ready. Ready? Then saddle up. Your friend seems to know the way, so I won't bother giving you directions. Nice. They're so cute. This is your first time, so let's take it slow. Take care not to let it toss you. I continue to be struck by how much Shalani has changed. Shaloni. That town we just visited wasn't even here several years ago. With few reliable opportunities to replenish water supplies, travelers turn to Nopali tenders. I want to see how big the Lalafell one is. Not just for the water in their stems, mind. Their fruits are also said to be both nutritious and delicious. Oh. See that hole there? Some might hope to find water there, but it is brimming with ceruleum. The eruption of flames from within make for a spectacle inspiring cautionary tales of people who wander too close. The Wallaki, meanwhile, show great reverence to ceruleum and its blue flames. Wallaki? But that is a discussion for another time. We're here. We're here! A good thing for these Ronique. We're gonna go on the train now? Oh my goodness, I'm living my Wild West dreams since Red Dead Redemption 2. No sooner did we dismount than the next passengers are already on their way. They really are short on Ronique. She's like, oh well. Now then. This is Shishinui's. I can't read these names. Shishinuizi Springs. Perhaps the busiest town here in Shalone. People travel here from all over, hoping to find their fortune. Choo-choo. The change come to was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. No, JC, it's not. It's for real, for real. And then I gotta read all of it. That's the next step. The station is on the eastern side of town, but there should still be time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of my mentor. Iate is her name, and if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'd never let me hear the end of it. She set out from our village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she traveled about Zoraal. I can but assume she too came here seeking greater opportunities. In any case, let us see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. Blue-haired. Uh-huh. Now I gotta attune to this real quick. A spooky horsey. So cool. This is my spooky horsey. Blue hair. See if we can spot a blue-haired gal. See, blue thing. That's a person though. They're blue. Oh. I'm blue, dabba-dee-dabba-die. Dabba-dee-dabba-die. Oh, they're fighting. Best avoid them. I reckon we should play Red Dead Redemption someday on this channel. What do you think? Here, blue-haired. Look at her little bow. Oh, she's cute. Oh, yes, I'm Yate, and who might you be? She is my friend. They would not mess around in the Wild West. Yes, you did. You did, Sean. I thought that was an interesting video. Oops, sorry. Could you edit Aaronville? Yes. What? Tell us your secrets, dude. A man grown. You were such a darling little thing as a child. You know, it's only been 3 years since last we spoke. Really? Only 3. I suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while, living as long as we do. Oh, we're twins. Well, this is Ayate. She's known my mentor since they were children. Nice to meet you. Says, how do you do? Never thought I'd see the day when you travel with the company. You really have grown. Ilene Shiba. Hey! He doesn't want you to call him that. Oh. Ilene, what now? Is that what they call you here? Look at her face. The goofy face. Oh. Alright. I was born Ilene Spaya. I adopted a new name when I became a gleaner, one that adheres to Eastern Vera conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate if you would continue using my chosen name. Of course. A homecoming. You know, I've been thinking of paying the old stamping grounds a visit myself. It would be good to see Kakua. I can't say it. That cactus again. Looks like cactuar. She's the finest archer I know. Lina Spaya's mother and mentor. Every time I drop by, she'd treat us to a veritable feast prepared with fresh game she'd hunted herself. You're impressive with the bow too, Yate, even among the Shitona. Okay, Latios. Thanks for dropping in. I'm glad I got to see you. I approve. Oh, I couldn't compare to Kakua, but her skill at arms pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what earned her a I cannot read today. It's these names. They're really tripping me up. That's what earned her a place among Galu Jaja's traveling companions, after all. Say what? She was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Zoraal lit a fire in her. Even after Spaya was born, she often let him in my care, so that she could embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. Oh, how you would cry and beg her to take you along. It must have been hard on you. That's so sad. Yate, please. It's like an ant. What? We're all friends here, aren't we? No matter how many times you asked, the answer was always the same. You can come when you prove you're a true explorer. Thus did she task me with finding the Golden City. Despite my best efforts, all paths led nowhere. I assumed it was but the dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. But it was real, and we found it. You found it? As part of the rite of succession, I assumed everyone had heard. That's amazing! Oh, she'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. Huh. Oh, it's Mommy. Well, we should be on our way. Thank you so much for stopping by. Give my best to Cactus. Help! I need help! What's that about? We'll investigate. Please wait here. Sorry, this nose is so bad lately. It's awful. But we are living and we are making it through. And who are we beating up over here? Ooh, look at these hooligans. No doubt these are the infamous local bandits. Oh, this poor old woman. Please, you have to help. I've been robbed. Zamika, Ukramat's nursemaid. Evanville, Burr. Coming in closer will slit her throat from ear to ear. That's just rude. Yes, it's been hot here too. I love it. I love it so much. But it's been a little too hot for everybody else. But I love it. Ah. But it might be messing with my nose. I don't know. If you so much as nick her skin, you won't live to regret it. Oh, yeah? Hold on. Did he say this is Wooklamat's nursemaid? Maybe this ain't such a good idea. Take the goods to the boss. We'll deal with this. Please, you have to give it back. I'm going after Lomika. This lot I leave to you. Cocky bastard. I'll hang him by the ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. I don't think so. We can deal with them later. First, we need to put on this one in the dirt. Willis Carrier, yes. AC is nice. Wait, can I have my chocobo out? Let's just do that. Just for a little backup. Do 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 do. Look, we're dead if the boss finds out. He's gonna find out. Juice flash. Oh wow, that's lots of bullets. Oh. Damn it all, she doesn't know when to quit. Couldn't the same be said about you? I don't know. Oh wait, sorry Chocobo, I need... That's a UFO. A horsey. Those are real cacti. The music is so cool out here. A cemetery. Are they in? Oh, they're behind it. No. Get out of here. Thank you. Rude? Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea of where they're headed. You said they stole something from you? A bracelet. It was part of a gift for Wooklamat. I see. Close as you two were, I can only imagine how much it meant to you. But what brings you all this way? With the right of succession ended and Wooklamat crowned the next dawn servant, she is ready to stand on her own. I told her as much, and of my plans to return home to Yasualani. She gave me the bracelet that I might always remember our time together. It filled me with such joy. I wanted everyone to know, everyone to see this wonderful gift given to me by the vow of resolve, and now it's gone. I would have let them take every coin to my name, if only they had left me that bracelet. Oh. I would ask that what you intend to do, but I know that look. We're getting that bracelet back. I'll knock them senseless. It's what Wooklamat would want. Please, you mustn't put yourself in harm's way for my sake. I can assure you, no harm will come to us. Burr will make certain of that. I understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint, lest you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well, to be sure all proceeds as it should. I don't know what to say. I can see why Wooklamat put so much faith in you both. Before anything else, let's see her back to Shishenda's Newsy Springs. Shall we save her in town? And with Ayate there to keep an eye on her, we should have nothing to worry about. Thank you, both of you. Dang bandits. They rude AF. Oh. No! Try to get on it before. Give way. Give way. Well, I guess we'll just ride this black chocobo into town. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Because I ain't fussing with it. Over where? Gotta zoom in. There. I didn't get lost. Fairfield told me what happened, and you needn't worry about Navika. If those pages should find us, I'll kick up a fuss and see them driven off. That bracelet meant everything to her, and those bastards wouldn't care even if they knew. Makes me sick. But at least you're safe, and I know you'll set things right. Yeah, you know it. Level up. Oh my gosh, we're level 99! Ah! That's crazy. So close to the max level. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's take our first intermission here. And then we'll continue forward. On that happy note, I will be right back. Hello, welcome back everyone. Sorry, that took so long. Well, I was about to turn this on and then my dog was digging and digging at his blanket, the other dog. And I thought, because he likes to fluff his blankets up into a nest, but he was going hard. So I was like, wait, what is going on with you? Why wouldn't you stop digging? And it was because he had a bone stuck in between the blankets. So then I had to try to get it. And he was just really excited about it. So he was trying to almost eating my hand. Not intentionally. He's not like aggressive, territorial or anything. He's just, he got big chompers for a little dog. I always say he has like pit bull teeth in a Cocker Spaniel mouth because he's got like a big underbite. And like his lip will get stuck up sometimes, but he bites hard too. And it's like, gotta be careful. He's not trying to bite you, but if he does, you might lose a finger. Just saying. Just saying. Anyway, so that's what took me a little bit longer. Plus, my nose is just stupid. It makes everything like 50% harder to do. I feel like I'm functioning at 50% with my nose the way it is. Some days, a lot of days. All right. Look at all these foods you could get. Whoa, wild banana blend. Ooh, I love bananas. Tender shortcake, fruit and aloe jelly, and some money. Creamy hot chocolate, too. Lots of food options here. Alright, let's go and recover that bracelet. Well, I have nothing but contempt for these bandits. As this involves a gift from Wukulama, we must be mindful how our actions might reflect upon her. I doubt Namiko would find joy in the return of said gift if lives were taken in the process. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave to the Dustwatch. Well, that makes me think you're strong. Really strong. Are you? I may have saved the star on one occasion. No more than any other adventurer. ... Nah. I'm just your average, everyday neighborhood adventurer. Aren't we humble now? But the matter-of-fact way you say it makes me think it's a tremendous understatement. If your curiosity has been sated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let's see. Well, of late there's been talk about some unsavory types coming and going from Torlotenya to the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. Now that ceruleum extraction is big business, no one wants to waste their time picking at the dried up veins there. Ceruleum extraction. Sounds like a perfect lair for bandits, not to mention that the one with the bracelet fled in that direction. So you'll be investigating the place. I can let the Dustwatch know if you like. No, not yet. It would be best if we went alone. There's something I'd like to ascertain, if you've no objections. Right then, let's be off. Let's do it. When we first met Aaronville, I did not know that he would become such a central figure. You just never know who's gonna become a major character, or, you know, somewhat major. Where am I going? That way. Through the trees. Through the sky, through the trees, or the dust. In the breeze. Ride on, cowboy. That's my new country song. Coming to you as a single in the fall. Oh my gosh, get out of here. Nope. Don't want to deal with it. I'm trying to talk to my friend. Goodbye. Just want to talk to my bud boy. Hey, James. It's good to see you. It seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. Oil wells. Yeah. Could be. Hola, Gemini! That sword, though. He's spiky, too. I got spiky things on my shirt, my shoulders. They made no attempt to conceal their presence. How can the Dustwatch not have noticed by now? I bet they're being paid by the Dustwatch for some reason. A question for another time. First, we must find the bracelet. I don't see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. Hey, Jay! Hey, fashionably late. Ramshackle as they are, it should prove a simple thing to eavesdrop on anyone else. If you would go and have a look about, I'll keep a watch for trouble. Da 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 da. I was like, are we just gonna come and talk to them? That doesn't make sense. The bandits will not notice here. You can safely eavesdrop on anyone inside. Oh yeah, Latio's in the chat. As you lean in to listen, you begin to pick out voices in the muffled chatter. Don't know where we'd be without him. Probably shoveling sand, praying we'd strike it rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work the mines with easier money to be had. That way we've got a boss who could keep the dust watch off our backs. Huh. Oh, hey, watch what you say. The wind's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Because I'm never on Instagram. I upload directly from Twitch. And I don't really check Instagram very often. So, yeah. Plus, I'm really busy. I don't respond to a lot of people's direct messages unless people are in the Discord. That's the only place I really respond to people. So it's not really personal. I'm really busy. Don't go on Instagram that much. Maybe so, but who'd ever believe one of them saints and souls was running our crew? What? Saints and souls? That drunk who bought your story about the gold shitting alpaca, am I right? Oh. Ha ha! Okay, let's see. Saints and souls. What is a saint and soul? I feel like we heard a little bit about that. Discord is where I hang out, where I could talk to people. I have my own Discord for my streams. Yeah. As far as the place to talk to me, Discord. Otherwise, I just hang out on Twitch. I hang out on TikTok, but the same thing. I don't really answer messages. I answer comments. And then I am on YouTube. So those are the options if you want to talk more. The community is really good on Discord. It's just small, friendly, so if you type !Discord, ! Discord, it should bring up the link. It should. I like the tense music. Ah, I see. You just let him win. I get ya. As you lean to listen, a familiar voice rings out. Let me out of here, you bastard! Shut your mouth, you sniveling little brat! Thank me! I'll get you all back for framing my friends! The vulture most of all. You tell him he can eat shit. Not the vulture. Is he a sainted soul? Whatever that is. Huh. How about we give you the chance to tell him yourself? We'll see how tough you are then. Yeah. Oh. What? Daybreaker's Swordslinger. What do we get? Peeps attacking me. Thank goodness. Sorry. People are talking like real loud. I'm just like, guys. Anyway, the bandits will not notice you here. Okay. Oh, okay. You were just helping him out. Helping a friend out. I see. I see how it is, Jay. I got you. As you lean in to listen, you hear someone entering the room on the other side. I brought back a prize you're gonna love, boss. Have a look at this bracelet. Beautiful, ain't it? Bet it was made by a famous artisan. You idiot! How are we supposed to move something like this without attracting attention? Boss, please, please, I'm sorry. Reckon we could find a sailor who won't ask questions. Sell it for a song. Here, your reward. And don't bring me this kind of grief again. Ruthless ringleader. Oh, boss, thank you. Alright. Finished, are you? Let's retreat for now. So they got some weird something going on. So, were you able to learn anything? Their leader is a man of the Dust Watch. It's that guy. It's gotta be that guy. The guy who sounded and looked evil. That would explain why these bandits have been able to do as they please. And you say they gave the bracelet to him. It seems we have our work to cut out for us. Did you hear anything else of note? The Koa. That's the boy who confronted one of the officers in town, isn't it? And you say they threatened to take him to speak with the Vulture. Their leader's alias, no doubt. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. Howdy, Arrow Mail. We're in the Wild West now. Well then, not only do we have a better idea of who's behind the recent rash of robberies in Hutswa, but we also know who he has the bracelet. Oh, it would be fun to be a machinist, a gunslinger in this part. Definitely. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult, though, if he's that quick to point the gun at his own underlings. Cowboys versus aliens? It might be! We need to get them alone. I'll storm their hideout. I can take them. I'm loving it so far. Like, I just did not expect it. It's so cool. You're right. If we confront him with his henchmen around, a violent outcome is all but guaranteed. Oh, really? Was it, Sean? I have not seen that movie, so I'm not sure. But that's pretty funny. Maybe they got some inspiration. Oh, I might have a plan. Sorry, neighbors' dogs were howling. There's a small settlement to the southeast of here. Not saying that name? Meet me there and I'll explain everything. How are you gonna say it? Luatendiawasa? What are they trying to do? What are they? Are they just trying to like make the longest words in the book? Like record book? It's like, let's see what we can name. Let's see if they notice that the names are just slowly becoming longer and harder to pronounce. Surely they won't. So silly. Nope, I'm still going in the right way. What is that, big boy? Fate. The Fate joined. They need help. I feel like this person's got it. They're terrible. No poly tender. Good. I love how every region has their own cactuar. Yeah, have I said that earlier since you got in here? Before you came in here? I don't think so. If we're to retrieve the bracelet without conflict, it won't be done marching in through the front door. We'll have to lure him out. To do that, we'll avail ourselves of Yehehekia, dragon-like creatures that live to the south of here. It's our breeding season, you see, and the males will flock to the scent of a female and eat. With a few ingredients and a sample of their feces, I can create an attractant that resembles the scent when burnt. We can then lure the Yehekiaka into the bandit's hideout, flushing out the vulture and his gang. Then while they contend with our flying friends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask that you collect the excrement. Listen, mister. You are the one who likes animals so much. Well, you see to that. I will go and procure the remaining ingredients. And before you say anything, I do not ask this because of any aversion to feces. It would simply be easier for me to find the specific species of wild plants we require. Here, take this pouch, see it filled, and I will handle the rest. Sure. Sure. He just doesn't want to deal with feces. I always gotta collect the poo. So goofy. I always gotta collect poo and always gotta give massages. That's just what I gotta do as the warrior of light. Are they like pterodactyls? They are! They're pterodactyls! That's so cool. These dinosaurs. Oh, thanks, JC. Good to see you in chat. Have a good night. A weather-worn day. Survey the area Bacino site of droppings. Course. Course not. Foul smelling this? That's probably the ticket right here. It's probably gonna turn and fight me. You found a pile of droppings and gingerly scooped them into your pouch. Is that it? Am I good? Okay, wonderful. The Valley of Guango? Ishiati Wilds. Oh, well, I definitely don't remember that one. But that's very funny, too. Finished already, are we? Yeah, I got you your droppings. Take them. Be happy. Excellent, this will do nicely. All that's left is to mix the feces with tumbleclaw fibers, dried the bartender route, and a generous helping of animal fat. Come, let's get back to Tonateniawe. What's up, James? What up? What did they just beat it? Good job, everyone. Good job. Do. Oh, no, I'm good, James. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Everything is ready. Time to set our plan into motion. Oh, I'll just take the money, thanks. Take the money and run, as my mom always said. Just kidding, my mom never said that. Just sounded cool. A fair number appeared to be gathered inside. That was our chance. I will keep watch from here. The attractant I leave to you. Toss it into the bonfire near the middle of town. The Ehakea will come soon after. The pterodactyls. The dinosaurs will come. Don't mind me, folks. Just coming through town. Riding on my flaming dragon horse. Throwing droppings in your fire here. Oh. Oh, I see. Wait, what? I gotta actually, like, throw it into the fire? I was so confused. They just go poop. Da da da. What's that smell? That reeks! What did you put in the fire? Wasn't me, I swear! Oh, all your fault. Did something die? Someone want to explain that ungodly stench to me? This guy. I knew it. Look at the color of it. Yucky. Boss? Over there? Huh. What in the world? Uh-oh. Ow! Oh gosh, the dinosaurs. Run for your lives! Huh. So the smokes went through them here. I swear when I find out who did this. What you gonna do, Gramps? See, our friends have stirred up enough trouble. Time to retrieve the bracelet. But he's holding it, isn't he? Hey, what's going on out there? Oh, yeah. I'm still in here in case you've forgotten. Sit tight. We'll be back for you. Crocodile Dundee. What? You gotta get me out of here now. They're gonna kill me. I'm begging you, please. Shh, they'll hear you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oopsie poopsie. Shit, who was that? Huh? Hey, are you going to help me or what? The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. Yeah. He ran away. Big mouth kid? Music though. That effort and not to show for it. Of course, that's how it goes. Sorry about that, but damn, I didn't think anyone would have the balls to take on the vulture. No need to apologize. We are planning to save you, eventually. Really? And I don't even know who you are. You're secret admirers of mine or something. It's like, not in a million years. I'm just having fun with you, but I do appreciate the help. This man they call the Vulture. I've seen this face before. Yeah. Was he not the officer you confronted in town? The one and the same. When he's not masquerading as a gang leader, he serves as deputy chief of the Dust Watch. Are you sure it's not the other way around? That would explain why the bandits are so confident they can avoid capture. You're trying to get back something the Vulture stole, right? Let me help. It's the least I could do after you bailed me out back there. I have an idea where he's hid his cash. Reckon he's headed there now, too. We could go together. I've got a score to settle with him myself. No. I don't doubt that you do, but we need to know what it is first. Will you tell us? Right, so those bandits at Tourette's and Yowie, they're called the Daybreakers, and it was me and my friends that founded the group. But it wasn't a gang of cutthroats, not back then. We just wanted to protect people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by the mining concerns, folks who needed help to even the odds. Oh. That was 3 years ago, and whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we knew how. With a duel. I see. By old laws, anyone who loses in a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even those in positions of authority. And we made damn sure they did every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. Alright, this thing knows. Then about a year ago, the Vulture and his thugs showed up. They got the better of us and took over the Daybreakers. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how they could make a fortune easily, that was when he really won them over. Now the Daybreakers is nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on the people it was created to protect. Of course, because this is why we can't have nice things. Dumb guys like this guy. I talked it over with my friends, Quicana and Louil, and we all agreed the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel. And he accepted. I still remember how he gloated that he'd win. But when the day came, he showed up with the Dust Watch and had my friends arrested on charges of robbery. As if that wasn't enough, he set their bail at a price no one could ever hope to pay. With them locked away, there was no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not the Dust Watch. Poor guy and his friends. And that's why you were ready to challenge him in the middle of town. I was, until that guy with the spear stopped me. No sooner had I stepped out of town than the Vulture's minions caught me by surprise. They took me prisoner then, well, you know the rest. You said the Dust Watch would be of no help. Are they all working for the Vulture then? So corrupt. No, not all of them. The sheriff, Kimaka, he's as honest as they come. The staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. If it were my word against the deputy chief's, who do you think he'd believe? Well, if he knows where this Vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps he could help us recover Nabika's bracelet. What do you think? For what it's worth, I have a plan, but I can't do it alone. A plan? All I ask is that you hear me out, but not here. I'll be waiting for you at Sheshanuizi Springs. Breeze just fits so much easier after that word. I guess we can decide what to do after he gives us the pitch. One boy. So funny. There's always something. Do. What are you? Big. That's what you are. Big boy. Him's large and in charge. Good, you're here. This is where he hides his loot. I expect he'll show up soon. Alright. I like it. I love that we're just peeking around these boxes. Don't mind us, just creeping. Well, look who it is. Storing stolen goods here seems risky, but I suppose it's an option for someone with his authority. Yeah, he moves the spoils in cerulean barrels where no one would think to look. Aha! They're mixed in with regular shipments of fuel to Tuliolal, where they're sold off. You said he stole a bracelet of yours, right? If he knows you're on his tail, the chances are he'll be eager to get what he can for it. But I doubt he'd trust a lackey with that business, given the provenance of that piece. No, I'll wager he's not letting that bracelet out of his sight till he's got a coin in his hand. I wasn't sure what to make of you after Hushiatawi, but I'm glad to see you're more than an impulsive child. It was not a good first impression. Well, not my finest hour, I'll admit. But there's a lesson in that. The vulture's a slippery bastard. If we're going to catch him, we need to back him into a corner with hard evidence. That's my plan. First, we need to lure him away from here. Over to Satui would be ideal. For that, I need one of you to help me. This will buy time for the other to search the barrels for any stolen goods. And using that, we'll expose him as a criminal. There's no way to tell if we wait to... Can't. What are these names? With that guy carrying his bracelet, but regardless, there will be time enough to find it once he's behind bars. It's almost as bad as the pirates. All the pirate names. It's just crazy. But won't he simply feign innocence? Oh, he'll try, and that's what I'll challenge him to a duel. A duel? That approach didn't work out so well for your friends, as I recall. True, but unlike before, I'll challenge him in front of the whole town. That way he won't be able to wriggle out of it like before. Every man, woman, and child of the wilds understands the importance of duels and the old laws. The deputy chief would never disgrace himself by refusing. But wouldn't you be breaking the law by using a firearm in tow? It's not as if we'd be using live rounds, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. What's important is that I get him to duel with as many witnesses as possible. When he loses, and he will lose, that'll be the end of the vulture. Plan is not without flaws, but what do you think? I say let Zakoa have his duel. We can trust in the old laws, as long as we get the bracelet back. You can do it. Go do it, kid. Avenge your friends. Thanks. I sure was lucky running into the two of you. You won't regret this, I promise. If you're satisfied, then so am I. I knew I could count on you. I was seen at Dona Tonyoa, so it's probably best I stay and search the barrels. Then you're with me. Tell the vulture I tried to rob you, but you managed to overpower me. Even if he suspects a trap, you won't be able to resist taking the bait. You want to buy your friend as much time as possible and make your way to Huchital. Once you've got the vulture there, I'll take care of the rest. It's time to do. Believe in the heart of the cards. Alright then, let's get to it. Trust in the heart of the cards, Yuki. Hold on, I want to try... I'm not attuned to this, am I? Is this the place we were first? Maybe it is. Maybe I have attuned to it. Okay, I did. I just wanted to make sure, because... would it be the strangest thing I've ever done in this game? Look at this big old barrel. That's huge. I want that for my house. My in-game house. I don't have enough space in my real house for that. The Yakaya were likely that... what? We're likely that Shitona's doing. What's his angle? Oof. And then there's the brat. It's past time I dealt with him. He's oblivious to your presence. Perhaps a gentle poke will get his attention. Oh, we gotta poke him. Excuse me. Pardon me, sir. Wait, get this out of here. Is that a gentle enough poke? Yeah. You know that Yu-Gi-Oh! I got that reference. Poke, poke. Huh? What's this? Ah. An unfamiliar face in these parts. Have you need of the dust watch, miss? She says, "Oh yes, please. Look how sad and pathetic I am." What? Sokoa tried to rob you, but you apprehended him? I see. So desperate was he to see his friends free from prison, he turned to a life of crime. How awful. You have my sincerest thanks, miss. Might I trouble you to take me to him? Oh, he's accompanying us. That's so funny. The rug really tied the room together. It did. Tell me about this thing. Not that this was an appropriate time for me to play tour guide, but if you insist, Shishinusi Springs is home to a thriving cerulean mining industry. The prospect of easy coin has attracted some undesirables, though. Oh. Where am I going? This. Bringing him out pretty far. Look at these pretty flowers behind him. Is this the place? I don't see him. Whoops, silly me, this isn't the right place. I see. Huh, very well, lead on. Whoopsies! Surely this is not the right place. Hey, I want... That works. Oh, we could talk over here. So we'll listen to him. What's he got to say over here? Oh no. Rockfall. Get out of here. Okay, he gave up. Good deal. There's gold in these fields. Blue gold. But be wary of beasts in these parts. They may prefer to snack on cerulean, but for you, I reckon they'd make an exception. What's that supposed to be? You saying I look like a tasty snack? Huh? Do, 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 do. Oh, this gotta be the spot. Is this the place then? I could have sworn I left him here. Sorry, I'm still learning my way around. This some sort of joke? Of all the... Let's keep moving. Get him angry. Gonna try to attack us. Is that beard? What? You don't look very beard-like. It would probably help if I took my enmity off. My stance. Maybe just a little bit. This better be the place. Ah, now I remember. I left him tied up around a big rock. Must have been a different rock. My patience is wearing awfully thin, miss. If he isn't at the next place we stop, I may be forced to do something you and I would both dearly regret. That is a threat. Yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boop boop. 3 amigos. Nice. Nice. Do, 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 do. No. I don't have my stance on anymore. Don't fight me. Unless you'd rather I feed you one raw and eat as it all, cut the chit-chat. Oh. Just curious about these Nepali tenders. Oh, we're supposed to go over here. Aha. Big glowing circle. He's gonna attack us, isn't he? All right, where is he? Ooh. I don't see him anywhere. Where is Zakoa? Tell me where he is or I'll bury you in the same grave. Confound it, he must have escaped. Goodness me, where could he have gone? Goodness me. That's it. I've had it with these games and I've had it with you. Hey, wait. You looking for me? If you want to place me under arrest, you'll have to work a little harder. Hee hee. You'll be begging for a cell by the time I'm done with you. These boys. Dual time?
Wahoote! Finally caught up to me, I see.
Yeah, no, it is. It's so funny. I love that all the dialogue choices were just so silly for that. Like, oh goodness me.
Well, if it isn't our young outlaw. You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Took him a minute. Boom. Whoa.
Hey, that's my jewelry.
And my bag!
Huh. Steal from everybody.
So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
I know, it's so funny. And everybody turns.
This barrel was at Shisenuetsi Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyola. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vow Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
Oh, you've seen it then?
No, no, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
You would have had to arrest yourself. Oh, come off it. I saw you with the bracelet. I saw you.
What's the meaning of this, Woohoote?
It means he's sick.
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only because I found it. I swear. They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way. The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
Time to door.
You don't mean...
Yeah.
Woohoote, I challenge you to a duel. The winner is right, the loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
I don't know that this is very fair. In other scenarios, I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty flawed, but
Yeah,
the old
have at
ways,
it.
yeah.
Let your pistols do the talking! Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
You refuse then? A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
The baby alpaca.
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this. Come on, Zakawa! Give him what for!
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
Be quiet. Just watch.
The tumbleweed. Nice touch. Ah! B. Got him. Bracelet.
Oh, you little shit!
Too slow.
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, vulture.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
Rats. Oh. Don't cry. It's okay. Just don't be stealing things now.
I apologize for dueling in the middle of town. If you want to lock me up, then lock me up. But please, let my friends go. They've done nothing wrong.
You drew your gun within town limits. But Woohoote drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go.
Oh, dang. How lucky.
As are your friends.
It's very fortunate.
Ah, you're not such a bad guy after all.
Just a man of the wilds, like you. But to think that Wihute had taken control of the Daybreakers, it pains me that it happened right under my nose.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in Tonatenui.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody. But those who haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow.
Well, that's nice.
What about you, Zekua? What do you intend to do now?
Why, what I've always done. Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
Right. He's just like, okay.
Here, this was Vawuklamat's gift for someone, wasn't it?
Yes, a person very dear to her.
Right? I'm going
I
to
suppose this is
Disneyland.
where we go our separate ways. My thanks again for your help apprehending the vulture.
A little day's work, though, for real. Wonder what's got the animals all freaked out, though. Is it because of those guys, or is there something bigger going on? That ended up being rather more complicated than expected, but all's well that ends well. Phew, finally it's over. I couldn't have brought him to justice without your help. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. All track. Alright, let's take our second intermission here. We will return in 5 minutes. Alright, BRB. Hello, sorry, Al. I got caught. We have roommate conversation, brother conversation. So I was like, wait. But all good. Just me being a big sister. I thought of something and I was like, I need to ask him. Because I love him. But then, of course, I'm like, I have to make sure if he responds, I get the whole conversation out. You know. Anyway, back on track with this next quest called On Track. Find out what's going on as you play. That's how it goes. I have a feeling there's something deeper happening here. Some mystical stuff. Well, we know we got poor old Keteram got sacked or something. And then we've got that person, that dude, the brother, trying to open the Golden City. And I don't know, is he unleashing like a curse or something? Has he unleashed a curse on the world, the land? I wouldn't be surprised. Now that we have the bracelet, let us return to Noisy Springs. Thank you, Arabelle. You as well. Will you be staying there long? I'd like to give you a proper thanks after I find my friends. We weren't planning on it, but there's no need to rush. We'll see you at the springs then. Yes, we weren't planning on it. We gotta take a train ride. I'm so excited to take a train ride. One of these days, I don't even know if it's gonna happen. Well, there's those fast trains now, but I've always wanted to go like a cross-country trip on a train. I thought that sounds so cool. It'd be so fun. You could just pretend you're in the olden times. Not on one of those super fast trains, on one that would take like 2 weeks or something to get around. I think it would be fun. You stop every day, and then, yeah, right, Sean? I think it would be so cool. just to do it. When I am rich again, that's what we'll all do. Well, everybody who wants to. I won't make everybody go on a train ride. But when I'm rich again, although I've never been rich, but you know, I like to say it like I have because I feel like it's just better for manifesting. When I'm rich again, we're gonna have so many things. It's great. It is gonna be so great. The bracelet. Thank you so much. This is more than just a gift. It is a part of me I could never hope to replace. It is true. That she's like Wuklamat's mommy, basically. Truly, Wuklamat is blessed to have such devoted friends. But I wouldn't put it quite that way. I prefer to think of us more as long-standing acquaintances. Regardless of how you choose to describe it, there's no denying the depth of your bond, though I'm sure you'll continue to do so. Can't say I'm surprised the deputy chief turned out to be the bandits' leader. I always knew something wasn't right about him. An easy claim to make it with the gift of hindsight. There you are. The real Daybreakers have arrived. Yes, that's definitely. I would definitely want where we have like a bed. I'd like you to meet my two best friends, Quicana and Luin. I know, come on, John. If it wasn't for you believing in Zekoa and doing what you did, we'd still be locked up. You've no idea how satisfying it was to see that bastard Wahut put behind bars. We never gave up hope that Zekoa would find a way to get us out. He always was the best of the Daybreakers. Glad he was able to convince you to go along with his plan. Unfortunately, our group is smaller now and lacking in strength besides. Some outlaws might see us as an easy target. Even so, if anyone should give the dust watch the slip, the Daybreakers will be there. We'll trade night and day so no one will get the better of us ever again. Isn't that right? Right. And you'll teach us how you draw your pistol so fast, won't you? Well, we won't need to duel if all goes as it should. But on the off chance it doesn't, we'd best make sure everyone can match or beat my speed. We owe you a great debt, and one of these days I'll be sure to repay it. On that, you have my word. Until we meet again. So long. It's getting windy out. The dust is whipping around. If you'll excuse me, I shall find a quiet place to rest, as I'll be here a while yet, though do let me know if there is any way I can be of assistance. I was just thinking that though. I was like, night and day is a lot. Like, you're never gonna get good if you don't sleep. Were you not planning to take the train home? Oh, train service has been suspended, didn't I tell you? Oh, we can't go on the train. No. You mentioned no such thing. Something about the tracks being damaged in the last quake. The tunnel was closed as well. An earthquake? It must have happened when we were still down south. There have been quite a few tremors of late, and a rather large one struck not long before you two arrived. I can only hope no one was hurt. Grr. At any rate, if you want to know when service will resume, you could speak with the station master yourself. Let's do that. The station is just over there. Yeah. Huh? Oh, station master. Seems people aren't too happy about the train delays. You don't say.
I'm so sorry, but we're not sure when the train will be running again.
Uh-oh.
You've got to be joking. Of all the places to get stuck at on the way.
Please don't tell me you've come to complain too.
We heard that the earthquake had caused disruptions and wanted to ask when operations would resume. But I see that it will be a while yet.
The music's so fun.
I'm afraid so.
Poor little guy.
Too few hands for too much work. It's time-consuming enough to inspect the tracks after every quake, but this last one we got after the succession ceremony was massive. Made a mess of a whole bunch of railroad ties.
The succession ceremony? We would have been in Tuliolal at the time. If it was as violent as you say, we should have felt it as well.
Huh.
I have to admit, it was a touch strange, having seen my fair share of tremors. If I had to describe it, it felt more like the rumbling from an explosion.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We gotta rebuild some train tracks.
Seriously? You're offering to help?
Really?
What about you, my friend? If you'd rather strike out on your own, I understand.
Though, if you were willing to lend us a hand too, we'd be truly tremendously grateful.
Good. So, yeah.
Thank you.
So
Thank you so much. I'm Shenza, by the way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. If you would please step inside, I can introduce you to everyone.
Yeah.
Sorry for dragging you into this.
Look, she's just like, are you kidding? Oh well. Okay, so we're helping to rebuild train tracks.
There they are. That's them, the 2 volunteers. Walika is our station master, and over there is our top driver, Nitoikwe. And this grizzled mug is Zapia, an engineer who joined around the same time as me.
Much obliged for the help. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
Wait a second. Hey! Hey! We know them, but do we?
Something
That's
the matter?
so funny. They must be shards. Would you happen to be a fan of trolleys? It's nothing. That's so funny.
Trolleys? They're fine, I suppose, but they're no match for our cerulean-powered engine.
She's absolutely glorious, let me tell you. If you'd like to bask in her beauty, well, you should visit the depot behind the platform.
Right then.
Oh.
What I'd like you two to do is help us procure timber.
Wonder if it makes her a little homesick for the first.
We'll be using it to fashion new railroad ties, so it needs to be the strongest stuff we can get. In these parts, that means the trees in the Piata-Yonan Plain. It is Hetsaro territory, though, so we need to get their permission first.
Kitties.
Come on, no time to waste.
Go talk to the kitty peeps. The other kitty peeps. Praise be the trolley. That's so funny. Definitely just didn't connect it. Well, as soon as I saw the cat guy, I was like, oh, wait. Huh. So funny. Aww. So those small number live in Shalole. I must confess that I've never visited the home of the Hitzaro. As they largely live in accordance with older traditions, I suspect they may have a dim view of the railroads. That always sounds fun. One with nature. Come, let's follow Walika. There's another station on the way, so be sure to drop in. The train will be in the depot, but you can still see it from outside. I'm quite taken with the sleek design of the head end myself. So if you peek through the windows, you could probably catch a glimpse of... Enough jabbering, Shen said. Thanks to these two, we finally have some real work to do, so let's get to it. Just wanted to talk about the train. We'll see you later. I suppose there's no harm in stopping at the station. It's on the way, after all. Oh, I still have some room. I was wondering, like, yeah, I haven't, didn't... Da, da, da. Okay, I think we're good. Do, 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 do. It's so cool. I've loved all the areas in this expansion so far. They're just really very neat. Look at this train station. It's a mighty fine station. Must confess, the train is an impressive sight. How easy it must be to ship goods throughout the wilds now. Right. The Hoatson should be to the northeast of here. Let's continue on. Train! That's pretty impressive. I'll also admit that. Hey, more of those thingies. Ronique. The great grassy plains. Do do do. Do do do. Not today. Not today. Ah, there you are. The village is just up ahead. Truth be told, I've never had direct dealings with the people of Mahuatsun, but I do know that their traditions mean a great deal to them, as does the land. Yeah, so let's hope this goes okay. Ah, such lovely clean air. It feels like a treat after the overpowering ceruleum of Shishinizi Springs. The waters nearby are just as pristine. It's a paradise for people and animals both. I'm glad you appreciate the blessings of nature as we do. I know, right, Arabelle? What could go wrong? Not at all. Nothing. Greetings, travelers, and welcome. Huh? I'm Huato, chief of Watson, and this is my son Shepetto. Got fluffy hair. Pleasure to meet you. thank you for the warm welcome and apologize for our sudden intrusion. I'm Walika, station master of Zoraal railing. The recent earthquake has damaged our tracks and we require timber to make repairs. This is berrrlynn, who have volunteered to assist us with the restoration effort. Sniff. You've a most curious air about you, of oil and steel, tan leather, and the faintest hint of tender grass of lands unknown. I gather you are not from these lands. I hail from Eorzea. I am a traveler of the star. I guess we'll be honest. Truly, I would love to know more of you and the lands you have seen. Last time I tried to be funny. They were like, be direct. So I am told your people hold your traditions at the highest. Yet I gather you are curious about those of others as well. But of course, nature is boundless, as is our love for her lands and her children. The Hetzo, in particular, have done much to guide your way of life. We're to hunt, to gather, to lay our heads. The Hetzo teach us all these things and more. It is for that reason, I believe, that we are attuned to the shifting winds around us. I see. That word Hetzo, it means leader of souls in the Hetzaro language, does it not? It does. There are many creatures revered as Hetzo among the Hetzaro. Here, we look to the Ronique for guidance. However, as you may have gleaned from our use of etherites, while we are committed to our traditions, this does not mean we reject all outside influences. That said, there are certain things that give us pause. We will furnish you with the timber you require, but first, as neighbors in this land, we ask that you indulge us in a discussion. We'd be glad to, of course. Wonderful. We do not often receive guests come such a long way. My son is always so delighted to hear their tales. Now, if you'll follow me. His ears twitching. So cute. Little ears. What could go wrong? What does they want to talk about, though? I will speak frankly. We fear the winds of change will soon bring misfortune to the land. The Ronique have made the potential for danger plain. Yes. As you may have heard, their temperament has become erratic of late. Yes. The stableman near Husato mentioned that. Do you know what has caused this? We have our suspicions. Since others were drawn to this land by ceruleum, Shaloni has undergone a transformation. And the railroads are part of that. As strong and resilient as they may seem, Ronique are sensitive creatures. The roar of the train as it thunders through their plains may well cause them distress. As my father said, we do not necessarily reject outside influences or innovations, but in this we can't help but worry. Understandably, I thank you for being forthright. This matter concerns not only the Hetzaro, but all of Shaloni. Well, perhaps we should bring it to the attention of Valcona. Valcona? Valcona, you say? We know him only through rumors, but he is apparently... How shall I put this? Hard-headed and aloof. He values technological advancement and efficiency to the detriment of all else. Oh. Mind your tongue, Shepeto. Hey, he's just being honest. Speaks the truth. He's not wrong, but he's working on it. Heh. Well, there is a grain of truth to the rumors. He is not nearly as bad as they make him out to be. Yeah. Yo, he wants to do good for his people. His journeys have changed him for the better. He's a bit awkward, so he tends to get misunderstood. He is a passionate man who cares for his people, like his sister. Is that so? That is certainly a side of him we weren't aware of. Burr fought beside Valcola in the Right of Succession. I take her word over rumors. You took part in the Right of Succession? You were that close to the Dawn servants? I was grateful for any help, but had no idea I had recruited a bona fide hero. Surprise! The succession of Dawn servants filled us with uncertainty for the future, but there is clearly much we do not know. On this particular occasion, the winds of change are not meant to be feared. No, we must open our hearts and minds that we might see Valcola for who he truly is. Do you think he might visit us someday? Just as his father offered us guidance, I'm hopeful that he will do the same. I'll put in a good word for you. Thank you for hearing and allaying our concerns. I'm glad we could speak. As for your timber, we have freshly cut logs near the lake. Please take all that you require. We're terribly grateful. I promise we'll keep the road foremost in our minds as we continue working on the railroad. And if needs be, we'll seek Valcola's counsel. My thanks again for your time in the timber. We shall endeavor to return the favor. I hope to see you again soon. He's a little hard-headed. So funny. Wait, did I attune to this? No, I don't think I did. I got it. We best be attuning to things. This dang nose. Someday it'll be something a little better, maybe. I keep accidentally... What? We have to carry all of this back to the station? I didn't mean to talk to you or target that thing. I want to talk to this guy. We have more than enough timber to fix the ties. Now we need to transport it to the station. Which will be a bit more involved than I thought. I didn't expect we'd be given so much. Hold on, my dang capture card. Okay, sounds like it's better now. Mind waiting here a spell while I round up a few more hands in Ronique? Oh, I won't be long. Glad that went well, and thankfully it seems we won't need to make several trips for the timber. You too. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. So pretty. Lake Tawari. Ooh. So pretty. I kind of just love it. Sorry, don't mind me, Aaronville. Just needed to go for a quick dip. I'm back. I don't swim much in real life. I don't really. I'm not a good swimmer, but I love swimming in video games. It's so fun. While we wait, we could get started moving the timber somewhere more accessible. It shouldn't take long if we split the work. Sure. Deliver the crate of timber to the main road. You have 2 minutes. Oh no. Here we go. Where's the main road? Look at her go, and the porksy on her shoulder. Oh, I can't. Oh. So funny. She's got it right above her head. Dang. This thing better not attack. Bam. I should think this would be enough. Oh, it's mighty kind of you to move all that lumber. Sorry we didn't make it back sooner. Hey, friends. We'll see to the rest. Once we repair the tracks, we'll have you on the first train out of town. Ain't that right, Chief? As much as enough to make it so. There aren't any spots available. You'll have to wait for the one after, I'm afraid, but you'll be riding free of charge. It's the least we can do to repay your kindness. That's fine. Now, Mika, I know a few others here were here long before we arrived. It's only right they go before us. I hope you will stop by and see the train off. It's a breathtaking sight, let me tell you. And little Wiki will be driving. No engineer compares to her, and it's always a treat to watch her work. The only work we should be worried about is our own, Shenza, and we've still more to do. True. Well, things are more quiet near the station to pass the time. If there's anything else in Shaloni you're keen to see, I'll leave you to it. Huh. What about sleep? It's nighttime. You know, that's a good thing to pass the time with. Sleeping. She says, now I'll sleep when I'm dead. Warrior of Light. Here. I'm bored, Aaronville. Had your fill of the sights? Well, they appear to have almost finished. Several cutscenes. Oh yeah, we're ready to watch the train depart. I hope everybody's ready.
Glorious grand machine indeed. I hope Namika was able to secure a seat.
Here she comes!
She's so girly. It's so cute. Have fun. Bye-bye, tree. Bye-bye.
Thanks to you, we managed to resume service much faster than anticipated. You have our gratitude.
For sure.
There's nothing so enchanting as a cerulean-powered engine in motion.
Ain't that the truth? Don't think I'll ever tire of watching them chugging along. They make wagons look like toys.
And so long as we can lay the tracks, she can go on and on and on. Before you know it, she'll be crossing the entire continent.
Railroads are a somewhat recent addition to Zoraal. As it stands, we can only ferry folks as far as Yassolani. And from an operational standpoint, we still have much to learn. There's always some problem or another to deal with. But we'll keep working at it. We'll hone our craft and continue expanding till one day, our trains are running coast to coast. That's the ultimate dream.
You guys could do it. You'll get there. I have faith.
Goodness, I completely lost track of time. By now, I expect the train will be nearing Yassolani. When it returns, we'll see you on your way. So if you've got any preparations to make, you better make them quick.
Uh-oh. No. Earthquake?
Not another one!
You can't be serious.
Oh dear. The Asians?
Gods have mercy.
Turn around, you fool! What is it? Oh my gosh. Well, that's a thing. Is it Alexander?
What's happening?
Oh, the train! Nitowique and the others!
Alexander coming back?
My home lies that way as well.
We're going to investigate. Right now!
Good luck. We'll wait here. Ah! I love the purple though. The purple aesthetic is very cool. But who the heck are you?
What in the world? Are they heading for Tuliolal?
Huh? We need to get back right away. We need to follow that airship. That's one fancy airship. Not the Garleans, right? It's a little too spacey looking to be the Garleans. Plus, it's purple. It's not really their color.
Heavens forfend.
Right? That's true. They were lucky. Very fortunate.
You're here. Good. They came from the sky and attacked without any warning.
Oh.
The people need our help.
Like trying.
Can you stand?
Try to remain calm, everyone.
Oh, trial.
What the?
I don't know what they are, but they're not men.
Got aliens?
Someone help me, please.
Ah! Well, that's just stupid. You hurt that old lady. Oh. Come on, Crow. They absorbed their chakra.
What did it just do?
No, 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 no! I didn't want to do that. Crap. We have to go to the an inn. Shoot. So sorry, guys. My whole cord got pulled. That's annoying. See, I can't. Oh no! How do we? There should be a way to reset that. Well, apparently they hit the dad. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. Damn it, guys. So sorry. My cord got caught on my controller. I need a larger desk. No, Papa can't die. He can't. Alright, where's the inn? We gotta go properly finish that. I hate it. No, I don't. I don't believe in it. Is there an inn? Is there gonna be one because everything is dying? Where are we even? Like, I just... Exit. See? What? Where's the inn? It's probably like because we're in the midst of this, it won't let us go do it. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try. I want to see what's going on there. Where would an inn be? I don't really use inns very often. Will it be there so I can watch it? Or do I have to like complete this session? Where is it? Where is the inn? Do I have to go like to Gradania? Cause we can. Oh, it's this one. It's the Forard Cabins. That's right. I forgot what it was called. It was like... I'm so spazzed out. Except we're gonna have to watch the whole thing again. But that's okay. We can look for things we missed through the first part. Dang. How frustrating. No. No. Give me a room. I gotta go watch something. Where is it? Oh, wait, where is it? Duties? No. It's this one, right? Oh, you can... Well, what's cutscene number 2? I guess we'll start there? Okay, cool. Alright, I'm not touching this. Except to, like, if I need to click for words.
Heavens forfend.
We just get to stare at them harder and try to figure out who they are.
Good. They came from the sky and attacked without any warning. The people need our help.
No clicking, Arabella. My hands are on my head.
Can you stand?
Try to remain calm, everyone.
Yeah. What the?
Have we had any hints of these people in the past expansions, or are they just brand spanking new? This is what I'm trying to figure out.
But they're not men.
Are they from the future since we went to the past? Like the last one? Maybe we go to the future in this one? Pew. Pew. Yeah, I don't remember lighting people either.
What did it just do?
They look like Power Rangers a little bit. Robots. Oh, here he is. Oh. Hey.
Thank you.
Oh.
Save the things. Just get to safety.
Oh. He says, I just go fight him.
I'll hold the line here. Fall back to the palace. Quickly, before it's overrun.
Oh, that makes sense.
Thank you, Bakul Jaja.
Aw, that's so sweet. Now that he's relieved of that burden, he won't be such a jerk. It's very nice. Still, he was pretty annoying before. No, don't hurt him though. He's just a baby.
This is simply how I do things now. So, who wants to taste my blade next?
Who is this? Glows too. Huh? I was not expecting a space direction for this to go in. Like this kind of space? I mean, we were already in space. But okay, so now we gotta watch cutscene 3. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. This, at least we'll be able to watch it. Ah, no, hit the other button. I pushed over it. It didn't do it. There we go. Cutscene 3. Thank you. Sorry, we have to watch it like this, guys. At least we can watch it again. Ugh. The dinosaur. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh.
That you should still live.
What the heck? Okay, so did he? I guess I was thinking it was something with the Golden City since he opened it. But I guess these are the people who live in the Golden City, and he became their ruler or something. What the F?
Zoraal?
Not that much time has passed.
By the gods, what has happened to you?
Hub's a space dino now.
This is your butchery, isn't it? After everything you've done in service to the throne, how could you betray us?
Oh, hello. I thought you got killed.
My demand is simple. The dissolution of Tuli Yolal and surrender of all its territories. Refuse, and I will kill every last one of you.
Have you gone mad?
No. My ambition remains unchanged. To teach the masses the folly of war, that they cry out for peace, and thus unite the world.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up. Just saying. Not even gonna
What
laugh.
has changed you so much, and in so short a time? To harm the very people you swore to serve. This is an unforgivable deed committed by my son. My son!
Ay, ay, ay. Broke this jail.
You have heard
yeah, he's just a
my
little mad.
ultimatum.
And you will have my answer. By my hands, I will end your madness.
Papa, wait! I should be the one to do this.
No. His sins are mine to bear.
Oh.
Fear not. Zoraal is strong. He has never been father's equal in combat.
True, Xenos was very open about what he wanted. He just wanted to fight the Warrior of Light.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Yeah. What? Yeah, he must have gone into the future somewhere or something. That's my guess. Or another world, other realm. That time passes differently. These power-hungry peeps. When will they ever learn, though? It's like, you know, you're gonna die eventually.
Farewell, Zoraal, my son. And forgive me.
Oh. Poor sheep. Such a pity. Feel bad for Dad, though. Just kidding. Oh. Guess you had to recharge it.
Despite his old age, the mighty Gulul Jaja remains a fearsome foe indeed.
Is he possessed by somebody?
You retain the vitality of two souls, despite the passing of one.
I just thought it was strange that he said that he thought he was dead.
I shall even the odds.
Good. Red eyes, you know, it's serious then. Oh. Right?
Papa?
Oh. Oh no. It's really sad.
Even the blessed are mortal.
Oh, Arabelle, I'm sorry. There's a lot going on.
You are no match for me.
Murderer. On my honor, as vow of resolve, I'll make you pay!
He's so big.
So the once faint-hearted girl would live up to her title. Very well. If only to demonstrate the disparity between us, I give you a chance to prove yourself. Rally the entirety of your strength. Lay siege to my kingdom. Strike me down, like I did father. Then, will you be his worthy successor?
Boop.
Zoraal shall wait!
My warships will remain in your skies. When you fail to prove your worth, I shall order them to lay waste to Tuli Yolal. Choose your next steps wisely.
Ugh. Well then. Okay. Okay. That was it. And then we ended up there with Papa. No, we can't. Which is very sad. I'm glad we were able to watch it right away. Because there was a lot that happened. We missed a whole lot. Gonna get us back in there so that won't be here for next time. That's really sad. Huh. Very confused. Want to know who that girl was they saw there. Like, what was she doing here? Is she part of... Was she always here? She lived in this place? She looked like she was like a princess. She like reminded me of Dagger. It's really messed up. That's so sad. And yeah, he definitely sounds like he's possessed or something. Like, I really need to know what happened when he walked through that gate. It's so sad though. Like, this guy, he cared about his children. Like, even if they, weren't all his flesh and blood, they were his children. He adopted them. He was a good dad. Even though, for a warring kind of civilization. But, he brought peace. Like, he seemed like a good dude. I liked the dad. Why did they kill him? So sad. Maybe he won't be dead. Maybe they'll resurrect him. They haven't had somebody stay dead in a long time, so, Anyway. I guess this is probably where we'll leave off. This is a good place to leave off. That was a lot. But I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you enjoy your next 2 days off. Thursday we'll come back with raids. It's raid night. So if you want to be a part of that, I'll see you here on Thursday. Yes, equally, you're right. That was a big part of it. Very big part of it. I know. That's the way we're ending this. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Good night on that happy note. But I'll see you guys in the Discord. And if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you. Yeah, I'll see you on Thursday. Sorry, my dogs are getting crazy. But yeah, see you in the Discord or on Thursday. Bye.